The blood of a vampire. Auriel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
Centuries of preparation!
I've been meaning to ask, why did you join the Dawn Guard? And what about me? Am I a dreadful evil who needs to be purged in your righteous crusade? Come on, it was just a jest. Unless... Here, I hope you like it. So, where are we off to now? Yeah, I almost thought I lost you for a bit there. I definitely wasn't expecting a fight, especially in a remote and serene place like that. It seems though my father doesn't care for such things.
This is peaceful. Sitting around a campfire, listening to the sounds of nature. Tomorrow will be a big day. We have to retrieve Auriel's bow. And that's if it has not been taken yet. I wonder what this valley looks like. I have never heard of it before. I am sure we will have to fight. But let's hope Harkon has not found it yet.
Yes? I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when. If. I've been assuming that's where this is all going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time. What is it now, you sweet talker? Stay on your guard. Nice work.
Okay.
All right. Not very impressive.
These people were... Why would anyone want to set up camp here?
I wonder what happened to them.
Hold on, did you hear something?
Oh, you're dead. What is that? Perhaps a gateway. It looks like someone is guarding it. We should approach with caution, but not hostility.
What's that? I can feel some kind of power from it.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
Should we stop somewhere to sell and buy stuff?
Snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So, these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the arch-curate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to
Skyrim
understand.
has some of the most
So,
breathtaking views.
let's get this straight.
Especially in the Rift.
We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple, so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bow?
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the chantry. Caves? Oh no. The chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Sirabane, Y'ffre, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. They're ghosts of the Snow Elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Werther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. May Auriel watch over you. Questions? I expected as much.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now. You have my back, and I'll have yours. Ashes to ashes. I never knew it would be this beautiful. Someone should really make a painting for this place.
One time, when adventuring on my own, I ran into a giant. Next thing I knew, I was back in Windhelm. But I had left from White.
There they are! Now that's good team play. Hold on. Did you hear something? You just got the short end of the stick. enough out of you.
Bruce, hope you're ready to lose.
Very impressive. I'm always up for a party. Done and done. Hold on. Did you hear something? There they are.
Bruce?
Teamwork right there. Hold on. Did you hear something? Done and done. Well, you asked for it. I have no time for your games. Ashes to ashes. Who's there?
Bruce?
chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, the Falmer wanted to keep there.
I never knew it would be this beautiful. Someone should really make a painting for this place.
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
This place is magnificent. The way these plants illuminate the cave. I will take some samples with me to see what they are used for.
I think there's another way shrine up there. Here we go. Weapons up. Teamwork. Right.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Auriel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
I can help with whatever needs carrying, you know. You don't look too comfortable.
It looks like we are nearing the surface. We should rest here for the night. No use running around in the dark, and my lantern is almost out too.
Who's there? Now that's good team play. Weapons up. I sense it. Is that another one of those way shrines up there? I wonder where this one goes.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Auriel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
May Auriel's light guide you in your darkest hours.
I never pull my punches. More spiders? I like the ones back home better.
Oh, it's on. Not very impressive.
These things are everywhere, aren't they?
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
I sure hope you know where you're going.
Auriel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. May Auriel's warmth imbue your body with strength. You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Auriel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Can we stop at an inn? I need my Sweetroll fix.
I'm calling it this way.
Nice.
Bruce? 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 Bruce?
Sneaking past me? You're a big mistake.
Stay on your guard. Bruce? Run! do this. Done and done. I'm calling it this one. Oh, you're dead.
You did pretty good out there. No.
Who's there? Oh, you're dead.
Who's?
Well, you asked. Now that's good team play.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? May the blessings of Auriel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
That has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. It almost doesn't even look real, you know? This is a statue of Auriel, but it's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in here.
They are frozen? I don't know if this is a good thing, but we must continue to walk with caution. I don't like the energy of this place. It is so dark and sad. I bet this place was vibrant and beautiful. Maybe we can find a way to restore
These
it.
Falmer are. They're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. And I thought the soul camp was creepy. Who's there?
Did you really come here expecting to claim Auriel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Weapons up. I say so.
If you need anything.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
Bring it on!
We got this one.
right? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there, on the balcony. Come on! Enough, Bertha. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Auriel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire. But Auriel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Auriel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge? On a god?
Auriel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Auriel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Auriel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery is this?
Well, you asked for it. You're digging your own grave.
Your existence is meaningless.
Enough out of you.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Vertha must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire. I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you. You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take the bow. It's yours. May Auriel watch over you.
We finally have Auriel's bow. We can defeat Harkham. I can't believe Vertha was the one who made the prophecy. And he was a vampire too. There may be good vampires like Serana, But it is people like him that are proof that vampirism is deadly to this world and must be dealt with. We should head back. Surely Isran has gathered the soldiers we need to win this war. We must end this together.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives. I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick in the front door, we're going to be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran, and we'll let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
If there's anything... I trust you're faring well. I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point. The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today. Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance, but over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race. While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind. There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Vertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand. For the time being, I will remain here on the Overlook and continue trying to keep the Sanctum free of the betrayed. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course. The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorcan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond. The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire. That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead. Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it. I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals. Certainly, I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case. Farewell, friend. May the glow of Auriel shield you from your enemies.
Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but tasting it, that's another matter.
I thought I was strong enough to do this, but now I'm just not sure anymore. I know I may seem so carefree, joking with you all the time, but in the end, I guess I'm just trying to run away from all these feelings but I just feel so overwhelmed. I know I have to get it together for the sake of Tamriel, but you don't know how hard it's been. Sometimes this is all just too much to bear. Just leave me alone for now. Please? I need to do this on my own. If I need anything, though, I'll let you know. Let's go. We have a world to save, for mortals and vampires alike.